Robert, how you doing? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? What up, yo? Back up Honda kid. What's up? How are you guys? What you guys up to in your neck of the woods? You'd have liked the video my brother posted. He was using the Honda three-wheeler to haul round bales, like 10 round bales on a trailer today. Looked pretty cool. Just cutting some hay. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna cut hay for about 2 hours, knock out about 20 acres maybe, and then I'm gonna go bale hay, hopefully, after a little lunch break. You know, you gotta eat every 2 to 3 hours. It's in my contract. Boston big guy, what's up, brother? I always like the Boston accent. I like the video that I was on maybe TikTok or YouTube. It's the dude that's dating the most Boston accent chick. I'm back in action, brother. Old singer, a sad old song. We unloaded about 200 bales in the heat. I was struggling a little bit up in the loft. It's nice sitting in the tractor with the AC, taking a little break. Name's a reminder of the blues band is already. The things that messed up my thinking, I was sure fading when you came along. Not too much left inside. Change all that. Sing me this song. Hey, baby, I love you. Baby, I need you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm from Jersey. Yeah, New York's wild. I went to the Marines with a bunch of guys from New York. Those guys never even thought about driving a car before. It's like, what's wrong with you people? You guys are from a different planet. I've been driving semi-trucks and stuff since I was 14, and you dick and you jackwags haven't even drove a car before. Yeah, I bet Boston sucks. I don't know anybody who lives in a big city. That's terrible. Yeah, so I went to Iraq and Afghanistan with a lot of guys that are from New York and Jersey, and man, it's like they lived on a different planet. Never seen a damn farm before, never seen a cow. It's like, what are you doing? That cannot be good for you. I could go to 20 different fields where I have 100 acres for my dog to run. People that have dogs in New York City, and the best they can do is go on walks and pavement. I can't even imagine that. And then my buddy Tony, he's a captain in one of the New York firehouses now. He might be a lieutenant or a captain, I can't remember. But he had a New York driver's license, and he went and bought a car in North Carolina where we were stationed. Just because he had the New York driver's license, he got insurance from there. It was like $700 a month for insurance in 2008. That's crazy. Just traveling, man. Yeah, it's the second time we cut this. This is freshly cut hay, or baled, freshly planted hay. So if this grew up really good into what we wanted, we'd let it keep growing. But it's growing into a lot of weeds, so we're going to keep knocking it down every time it comes back heavier. We'll probably just bale this stuff and give this bit hay away or something. This field's actually a lot of grass, so we might be able to keep these round bales. But the other stuff is just 90% weeds. That looks like grass up there too, so stuff's starting to work, I tell ya. Every once in a while, dumbass is right, if you know what I mean. 170 acres of bean fields. Nice. Hell yeah, Benny, good stuff. I had a buddy from New Jersey named Francis Coleman, and this guy for fun goes to England and bare knuckle boxes. He's a big time fighter. I had another Marine buddy, big black dude from Connecticut, Kennedy Dowdell, and they got in a fist fight. This was a week before we got back home from Afghanistan, and Kenny beat him up pretty good. So Coleman punched him in the back of the head when he was walking away and like broke the whole side of his face. A week before he seen his family getting back from deployment. I'll never forget that. He was like a 220-pound guy, punched him right in the back of the head. I couldn't believe that. Looked like he got hit by a bat in the head. I've been drunk, I've been stoned. Going out on my mind. One night stand at a time. I need a lady to hold me. Long as she leaves in the morning. I won't be changing my way. Man, that's the smoothest field. Holy crap. Whiskey bottle in my hand. It's gonna dry. There ain't a bad picture in this bottle. Get her off my mind. No, I'm to blame for living on some old bar stool. If you guys could, go subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and it helps YouTube push me out to new people. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the 9 likes. Thank you guys. I'm out here in Whitmore Lake, Michigan. This is right across from my farm. We have 40 acres back here or so I'm cutting it today. I'm just knocking this down so it grows back heavier next year. We're not going to make any money off this probably, but we're just trying to recover, get all these weeds out of here. Going out one night stand at a time. I need a lady to hold me. Long as she leaves in the morning. Her name, the way that I am. I think I'm going to start cutting through the metal now. Everything's still soaking wet. We get dew in Michigan every morning basically, so it really makes baling hay and getting hay dry a lot harder than somewhere more dry climate. Way that I am. There's a really nice fishing hole in there with stocked bass. Catch bass almost every time you throw a damn lure in there. I should go fishing back there and go on live one time. What's up, Bama boys? Got my first truck when I was 3. Drove 100,000 miles on my feet. I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. My first car was a pickup truck. Was Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming queen. I never knew you were a pickup man. Set my truck on fire and rolled down the hill. Traded for a coupe to bill. I got an 8-foot bill. Man, everything's just soaked right now. Down on my watch. Traffic jam. The sun. Now I'm gonna pick a spot in the middle and start opening her up. There's a lot of grass coming in here. This side's a lot better than the other stuff. We spent a bunch of money to get this planted for real nice hay, and it just came up mostly weeds, so we're just trying to recover it. The more you cut it, the better it's going to come up, we're thinking, so looks like it's working. If all you guys could go hit the sub button, really help me out. Appreciate you guys for watching. Got a Florida Ranger listed for $1,000. If it's a stick shift with that 4.0 liter, man, them things are nice. I had one of them and tried blowing it up, hooking it to a tree, couldn't blow the damn thing up. My dad used to haul 2 wagons full of hay with one of them. And he had a sign on the front of it that said undersized load. When I still would train for a coupe de bill. I had an 8-foot bed that never had to be made. Down on my watch. Traffic jams or something like my pickup man. Appreciate all the likes, guys. If you guys have any questions what I'm doing or anything, go ahead and shoot. I'll try answering while I'm doing this. Where you guys all watching from? Other than the Alabama boy. We should make some nice hay fields next year. Watching from PA. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you watching. What you got going on in PA? Had a few buddies from Hershey, Pennsylvania in the Marines. One of them died in Afghanistan. Yeah, it's lots of rain. It's gonna rain hard tomorrow, real big storms. And after that, there's a 4-day window, so I'm gonna cut like 30 or 40 acres and try busting out like 2,000-3,000 bales in a couple days, hopefully. That's how we gotta do it. We're way behind. If I get 20,000 likes, I'll drive this tractor into that water. Let's do it. I got a scuba tank in here. Yeah, most of the morning we unloaded hay, man. It was hot. I had to stuff it up in this, up all the way up to the roof in the back where there was no wind. It was getting hot. Hot as my ex-wife Francine. She might have been 380, but she knew how to cook a nice hamburger. Knocking underneath the mountain blue line. Corner of time. Make a little loving. Well, I appreciate you. Hell's quiet. Thank you. Yeah, about 2 years ago I didn't know how to add a video, and I figured I did so much random stuff, I figured people would want to watch it. I never thought it'd be this big. I think I have like 60 million views on YouTube. It's pretty wild. A lot of people want to see what's going on, where the food comes from and stuff. I mean, one of the, I'm thinking about how big that farm game is. That's crazy. People sit around all day playing Farm Simulator. If you actually went and invested all that time into doing farming on the side, you'd probably be a successful farmer. What a beautiful morning. Barely any clouds in the sky. It's exactly what you need to dry this hay. We got a window from like 2 to 6. We should be able to bale, so we're going to bring the square baler out there, maybe get 200, and then have the round baler for the rest. Probably not do a whole lot tomorrow, maybe unload a few loads. And then Friday, hopefully sit there and cut all day. Got some big fields. Should make some good live videos. Man, this disc pine cuts good. This disc pine has 12 spinning knives under it. This thing does such a good job, and they're so easy to replace that you don't have to worry about damage them if you hit something by accident. I could switch all 12 of these blades out in about 5 minutes for $25. Then you get another 200 acres worth, so man, that's a great deal. Yeah, I think it's only 10 here, I'm pretty sure. Alabama might be the same time zone. I know when you go to Louisiana, I go to Louisiana all the time. Once you get past Nashville, it turns to the next time zone. You roll it back 1 hour, I believe. Yeah, if you're down south, you can start baling right now. In Michigan, this stuff, look at the front tires, this stuff is soaking wet. Damn grass is sticking in the tires. That's why it's so hard to bale hay around here. You gotta be good at it. You gotta plan everything out. Small windows, very small windows. I see some clover or some alfalfa coming in. That's good. This is nice grass in here. There must be some better dirt on this side. This is right across the field. This is right across the road from our farm. So if this becomes really nice hay fields, this is really going to make us a bunch of money. This would be nice. A lot of country bunch your boy learns in life how to shoot a gun and how to use a knife. Then the Hershey PA. Took my guitar up on the big stage. That night I did the best I could. Me and the boys played pretty darn good. Sat in the crowd and learned how Bocephus shakes them down. You gotta hang it, gotta drink it, push it up a can and crank it. You wanna keep your woman, gotta spank it. second cutting. We planted this field in March. Still's not growing at all, really. There was a smoking little blonde sitting next to me, said, "How'd you make it here in Tennessee?" Must have been late and didn't catch my show. I went and play at 7, that's the way it goes. Sing along, where have all my rowdy friends gone? And a shot of champagne and we hit the road. Gotta hang. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. Yeah, we planted alfalfa, timothy, and orchard grass mix in here. But it came up mostly weeds, so we're cutting it down a few times and hoping that it'll catch up and go through the weeds and swamp the weeds out. It worked on this field pretty good. The other two fields still have a bunch of weeds. They're getting better though. So we're basically just cutting this, baling it, giving the bales away, just get them off the field. Just to try, so next year this will be really nice. See, with hay, it's like a long-term game. You can plant this and make money off it for 10 years without even putting any more money into it. Wanna keep your woman, gotta spank it. Bank it. This is a Massey Ferguson Heston 1376 cutter. This thing they bought brand new. It's only a couple years old. This thing works so good. So smooth. See how I open it up though? I go through the middle. And I go outwards. And then once this gap's too big, then I go like this. Doot, doot, doot. Then I go over here. Doot, doot, doot. And you do it. That's a good way to disc too. For any of you farmers out there. Hell's quiet. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you watching. That's a lot cooler when you cut stuff that's like 4 feet tall. It looks really cool. This is just a weird circumstance where we're trying to recover this stuff. Just wait till Friday. That's gonna make some awesome videos cutting like 30 acres of really nice overgrown hay. You're gonna enjoy that. And it's not that hard. I'm just sending some AC. I was unloading hay all morning. That's pretty hard. Especially if you're a guy that drinks heavily, it's really hard to do. How did I start farming? I'm a 4th generation farmer. My grandpa, Damon Georgievich, moved from Yugoslavia and started a farm in the middle of Detroit where it's the hood now. Then we moved out to Salem, Michigan. And then my grandpa died 10 years ago. We sold that farm and now we're in Whitmore Lake, Michigan. Me and my dad started farming together full-time 3 years ago. And we've increased the size of the farm 3 times the amount. So I figured I'd start documenting everything and hopefully get some people that'd like to follow along in our journey building a farm. I'm learning. I came a little hopefully I'll go live in a bit when I start baling hay. I gotta make a call. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for the support. I'm gonna get this done and go bale. Have a good day.